Many centuries ago, people knew a great deal less about nature and biology than they do now. We know that mistletoe often springs from bird droppings on trees as the seeds have been eaten by birds and have passed through their systems before being deposited in suitable areas. Our ancestors thought that it was the droppings that grew to life, however, so they called the resulting plant the toe, a German word meaning twig, of missel, another word for dung. So the next time you kiss someone underneath the mistletoe, remember that you are touching lips underneath the poo twig. Number 92. According to some, the gifts given in the song The 12 Days of Christmas represent various elements of the Christian faith and help children learn about their significance. The partridge is supposedly seen as God looking down on us all. The two turtle doves are the Old and New Testaments. The three French hens are the three virtues of faith, hope, and charity. The four calling birds are the four Gospels of the New Testament. The five gold rings are the Pentateuch, the first 5 books of the Old Testament which tells of man's fall from grace. The geese a-laying refers to the 6 days of creation. The swans a-swimming are the sacraments. The maids a-milking the 8 beatitudes. 9 ladies dancing are the fruits of the Holy Spirit. The lords a-leaping are the 10 commandments. The pipers piping the 11 faithful apostles. And finally, the drummers drumming the 12 points of doctrine in the Apostles' Creed. Of course, although this all fits quite nicely, it isn't why the song was written. It was purely a fun song in the style of a children's memory game. Number 93. Although we sing about them today, the 6th century Christian Council of Braga banned the use of holly and ivy in home decorations around Christmas, as they were very much pagan as opposed to Christian in nature. Holly was viewed as a symbol of strength and masculinity, whereas ivy was seen as a softer, more feminine decoration. Number 94. A worrying announcement was made on December 16, 1965, by Tom Stafford and Wally Schirra, 2 astronauts aboard Gemini 6. They stated that they had suddenly seen an unknown object making its way from north to south in a polar orbit. They described a command module preceded by 8 smaller modules in front. The craft was piloted by a man in red. With mission control about to go full alert, fearing a previously undetected Soviet craft, Tom and Wally broke out into a rousing chorus of jingle bells, playing a harmonica and set of sleigh bells they had smuggled aboard. And so Jingle Bells became the first song to have been sung in space. Number 95. During the Christmas period of 2010, the government of Colombia put up a huge number of Christmas lights in the jungle. In addition to motion-activated banners and trees which lit up when people walked past, the jungle was home to hundreds of terrorist fighters. The banners reminded them that it was Christmas, and it encouraged them to lay down their weapons and rejoin society. More than 300 guerrilla fighters did just that, and the campaign won an award for marketing excellence. Number 96. In the Czech Republic, a folk tradition states that there must be an even number of people at the table for the Christmas meal. Otherwise, the one without a partner will die within the following 12 months. Number 97. In 1955, Sears department store put out a newspaper advert that included the phone number of their Colorado Springs store so that children could ring up and tell Santa what they wanted for Christmas. Unfortunately, the marketing agency got 1 digit of the telephone number wrong, and anyone calling was actually put through to the offices of Colonel Harry Shoup, Director of Operations of U.S. Continental Air Defense. Rather than get annoyed, however, the kindly colonel told his staff to give children a quick update on Santa's current flight coordinates. This wonderful act proved so popular that a tradition began, which continued to this day in NORAD's Santa Tracker. Number 98. Legend has it that the first ever person to decorate a Christmas tree was Martin Luther. a German priest who was a key figure in the establishment of the Protestant Christian faith. It is said that he was so struck by the beauty of the stars shining through the branches of a fir tree that he cut a small nearby tree down and brought it home, placing candles on the branches to replicate the wondrous sight. Number 99.